What's going on, everybody? This is Matt from the Friends Podcast. I'm here with my two co-hosts.
What's up, y'all? It's Jermaine.
Yes, sir. It's Rock.
Yeah, man. And today we got a reaction video for you guys. So we're gonna check out this new Drake and Central C. They have it on the radar freestyle. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Um, see what they're saying. See if they're saying some cold shit.
Drake.
So
Drake.
let's go ahead and get into the shits, guys.
Who's Central C though?
You're gonna find out very, very soon.
Toronto.
No, he's from the UK.
Yes, sir, baby. On the radar radio freestyles. Yo, Drake and Central C in the building. I'm gonna step out.
West
Dave, let's go
London, to
step in
be
and body
exact.
this. All right, let's
West
go.
London. Okay.
Is on the radar from London or something?
Yeah,
Actually, I don't know. This is my first time actually
on the
catching
radar, 2023.
on the radar bid.
6 GOD, Mambroski 2C. Know what it is. Some madness.
Look at him with the bloods on.
and badness. Combination.
That jacket
jacket
shiny as hell
rose.
for no reason.
Yeah.
You said what?
I was just talking about the jacket.
On morning side, got no stick in the ride. If I take flicks with the guys, I gotta put emojis over like three faces, cause the feds can't see those eyes. People I shouldn't be beside. When I was an actor, they would go Stratford just to sell food on Bieber's side. Plenty reasons why I'm this way, my girl, that's just one reason why. I seen you around at Soto enough, man, baby. You love all some idiot guys. Obedient guys, jokers and comedian guys. You know I'm like 6'2" in the right shoe, love, but you love all some medium guys. I wanna keep you on the beach till 6 a.m. so you see sunrise. Seeing you from the stage in the 100s, these must be eagle eyes. Pressing against me, thinking about entry, know you could tell it's a decent size. You wanna know the real me, girl, so you wanna see deep inside. If Chubbs has on a Chanel side bag, you don't wanna see him reach inside. Cause we know some demon guys with jealous and evil eyes. You know that's how Jesus died, you know that's how Julius Caesar died. I bet they were decent guys, I swear they remind me of me sometimes. I'm trying to be under your breast like peas and rice. You never get treated nice. Fool you once, that's fine.
That's a
You
bar.
look dumb if you let them repeat it
That's
twice.
a bar.
200
I'm sorry. I had to pause that. That's a bar right there. I'm trying to be under your breast like peas and rice. That's a bar.
I'm just thinking like, oh, this is the kind of Drake we're getting on this freestyle. Like this ain't her loss, like him at 21.
Nah, this is UK Drake. This is in it Drake. This is like, bollocks Drake, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of Drake over there. Beans and toast
Like
Drake.
his last couple freestyles, he always raps like this. Like, why is he doing this?
I'm trying to remember the first time he did this. It was like it might have been like Views, or what was the one after Views? Was it like More Life, I think?
Didn't he do something on Tim
Yeah,
Westwood or
more
something like that?
life.
Tim Westwood. I don't know, but when he started doing his UK drill type shit, I kind of checked out. I'm not even gonna lie. But this shit kind of hard though to me. I kind of like it.
It's smooth, but we can keep going.
Okay.
100 mil on the table, I hope I'm able to get this agreement signed. Told you I needed time, but really the truth is I don't believe in time. Feel like I've been here over 1,000 years, like since the medieval times. And I'm still just a cutthroat king, even though this is recent times. A man my dad that we're beefing with, but we don't do grieving time. Fuck teasing time, if I come inside you, it's breeding time. So much for idols. KMT with an eye roll. Knew that I made it when I had drivers holding my last name up in arrivals. Cinch might need vaccine when he see how this vid start going viral. If leaders dead and the masters there with grains in there like silos. The morning rain clouds up my window. I swear I feel like Dido. JAUM, how it looks when man put you in a jam like typos. Negotiation asking for 20% of the company. That's my final. Realistic, the shit might M15 like I'm going through Tottenham High Road. If it's beef, I get that shade for bread and grease like I'm making gyros. Or I'm making gyros. So much for all these heroes. The numbers are good with me as long as it's comma to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Pass me a glass of the vino. If a girl try to take my Rolex, to buy some Valentino. I tell baby M what she did to the kid, that eyeliner like emo. She didn't rock my clothing line when we had one shirt to go with the jeans though. Now a man like me and Clint can afford those with like Gran
Let's
Torino.
pause it right here, right quick.
Good. Crocodile teeth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what we think about that Drake freestyle? That he was spitting out of 5.
Out of 5.
His performance, everything.
I'll give it a 4. He's definitely had like more memorable verses to me, but he had a couple bars in there, and I do like the fact that Drake continues to show us like his versatility. Like you said earlier, like okay, we're getting UK drill rap Drake today. We still are kind of eating off the dance, honestly, never mind wave. We had the 21, Her Loss, Flows, and we know a new album's coming up. I also wonder like how much of this is a teaser for what we're gonna get on the next album. Like, is it gonna be mostly UK drill? But I like the UK drill sound personally.
Are we comparing Drake to Drake? Or are we comparing him to other artists freestyling?
So my number was a Drake to Drake. Now, if you say Drake to other people, then that might change my number a little bit.
What you think, Rod? Do you think it's
Oh, if it's Drake to Drake, it doesn't even matter if it's Drake to Drake or anything else. I'm gonna give it a 3.
so you're not rocking with it? Like, well, I mean, 3 is kind of rocking with it, right?
I'm neutral.
Okay.
Like, there's some bars on there, but it's nothing too crazy
Is it the bars
or like show stopping.
is the bars that you don't like, or is it the flow and the beat?
I'm gonna say the whole thing. I'm just gonna say the bars, the performance, the style. If this is
Okay.
on the next album, like I don't want to hear that album. Like I want to hear more of Her Lost type of Drake
You
or
know,
Scorpion type of Drake.
I mean, I'm a singing Drake fan personally, but to
Mm.
me, I think that I think it's good. I've recently gotten a little bit more into that UK drill type shit, so like I think it's cool. I don't like Drake is not from the UK, so I kind of don't like that he does this type of shit. Like when he be trying to be Houston Drake and Atlanta Drake and Memphis Drake, like be Toronto Drake.
He's definitely versatile. Like
He is.
he has a lot of different talents. He's an
No,
actor, man.
I
And
know.
he can do all the flows well though. Like that's why he can get away with it. Like, yeah, we know he's taking flows from all these other places, but he does it well.
That's a great point. When I was sitting here watching
Right?
this, I'm sitting here like, damn, like he really riding the beat for real. Where it's like he not messing up. Like this, it seemed like he really
Hmm.
did. It's not lip sync. Like it seemed like he really went through this whole verse without messing up. So it's like I respect that.
Yeah,
I
he
say,
he did his thing for sure.
yeah, I say probably a 4 out of 5. But I really want to get into the Central C. So let's go ahead and
My
play this part
guy.
and see what he was talking
Let's
about.
talk more about him. Like, who
Hmm.
was this person, and why do we
So
care about him?
Central C is definitely, in my opinion, who's up next. So he's a West London rapper. He's 25, but he's been rapping for a minute and he's had buzz for a while. Um, but last year was really like his breakout year. He had a big hit called Doja. He also had a LA Leakers freestyle that went crazy. If you haven't heard that, you got to hear that. Like, I don't know. We might need to run that back after this. Like,
Hmm.
he can really rap.
And let's see what he talking about and go.
This shit even crying. Why
Once
you
we
swear
back.
like Gran Torino? Line when we had one shirt to go with the jeans though. Now man like me and Clint can afford those whips like Gran Torino. Gutter. Crocodile tears ain't even crying. Why you swearing to God? You don't even believe in Christ. What you saying what law he for? You ain't been on your team, you been eating swine. Nah, I ain't a man of your dreams. Now you wish that you stayed with your previous guy. They used to be 3.5s. Now I can sell out the O2 Arena twice. Don't ask what the fee looks like. Don't believe all the media hype. Like 80% of these people lying. Who can I ask when I need advice? I gotta work hard, this new provides. Email white piece for the future. Look, what goes up must come down. So when you're in the air, prepare for the landing. I did everything that I could for my hood. So how did they say I don't care for the man? Crib so big, I might get out of breath if I walk too quick up the stairs in a mansion. They weren't there for the action. Trying to round up 300 Spartans. We're going to war, but we ain't in Athens. Everything won't go to plan. That's not how it goes. I'm afraid shit happens. Rap boy on a footballer's wage. I'm on the same pay as the players at Dallas. What's making the haters jealous? I think of the AP's 18 carats. They call me my government name in Harris. This one ratchet don't even know who her baby dad is. If I come inside, then I won't leave till I see I take the tablets. No. He mentioned my name because he wanted some fame and he ain't established. Alright, you know the verse gon' hit when you hear that ad-lib. Come a long way, I was selling them
pause it right
opium on
here.
my lonely, but I'm not Ken Carson.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's the quotables?
She's so ratchet, she didn't even know who her baby dad is.
Like that's crazy. That's wild. What's the quotables? I'm not sitting here like trying to remember the bars, but as I'm hearing them, they sound good to me. You know what I mean?
Okay,
It's
so
not
you just said it sounds good. It's nothing.
not saying that there's nothing like of substance there. I think there is something of substance there, but I just can't necessarily sit here and like recite the bar. You know what I'm saying?
I think sometimes the accent makes it hard to like recite the bar
Hmm.
because now it's not just remembering the bar, but it's like trying to like say it in his voice that becomes a little bit difficult.
I'm I'm glad you brought that up because that's one thing that I noticed between when Drake ended and when Central C started. Central C sound like he really supposed to be rapping like this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
the same thing I was gonna say too. Like
Hmm.
it just sounds like how it should, like how Drake. If Drake sounded like Central C, then he would have killed his verse. But
Hmm.
Mm.
it just seems like it's a copy, almost like of this guy that we're listening to now.
Yeah,
Like the style, it's like, oh, he just copying that. Like it
and
just
it
now it just seems like, oh, now it makes sense.
mhm. And it's really not even a copy though because I feel like Central C switching it up a little bit. Like he doing a little bit different cadences and shit like that. Like the accent is kind of the same, but like Central C doing a little, he adding a little bit to it. So it's like I don't know. Let's finish this out.
I do
I
kind of
think it's
wish
just
that
the accent.
I do wish that they had Cinch's verse first. I would have liked Drake to round it out.
Mm. Why is that though?
Um, I think
Yeah,
like what you were
let's finish
saying.
it out.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's get back into it, and then we can talk about that.
I'm a hood red, hot red dot on my head and my hood on my target. So driver, stay in a whip when I jump out quick, don't park it. I can lean out the window and horn it. I'm on the same pay as the players at Charlotte. Big fish in this thing, no arm, man. Check out backstroke, I'm swimming a shot. Drop me in the jungle, tree to tree, start swinging like Tarzan. 24-inch on the rims on the Benz, I'm doing donuts and skidding on tarmac. Sick of these high-rise buildings, flip the script, now I'm living on farmland. All right. All right.
Oh my
Why does
god,
Drake has
he
so
just
many
seemed
different
phony.
who?
Drake.
Why
All
he got
right,
so many
it just
accents?
all right.
He got so many different accents. It's ridiculous, man. Like what the fuck? Where that was like Jamaican, Trinidadian.
It's
Where's the accent?
everything.
Like
He
what
is
was it?
truly a what do they call it? Like a child of the earth, child of the globe, the whole world.
Seem like it. It really does seem like it. So okay, well first I want to ask Jermaine. So why do you feel like Central C should have been first?
Well, it goes back to Rod's point about like Drake is trying to emulate the UK sound to some extent. Obviously, he's been doing it for years now, but like the accent, the cadence, the flows. So I would like to hear like somebody who's actually like in that sound. That is their only sound. That's all they do is UK drill. I would have wanted to hear the like UK drill artist first and then hear like Drake's interpretation of it.
Hmm.
Instead, to me, it kind of like throws my ears off just a little bit to hear the Drake kind of like more poppy version of UK drill and
Hmm.
then hear real UK drill. Cause I like UK drill by itself, but it's weird for me to go back and forth between the like cleaned up Drake version and like the nasty Cinch version. Give me
It's like
the
mhm.
nasty verse and then clean it up.
It's like Drake, Taco Bell, and Central C is like the real taco truck. They got the real, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, so obviously you want the real shit first. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree. I didn't think about it like that. But I guess overall thoughts. I want to go with Rod first because it seemed like he ain't really enjoy himself. So I just kind of want to hear what what he has to say about the freestyle.
Nah, it was smooth. It was pretty good. Like I said, 3 out of 5. Pretty neutral on it.
Hmm.
It wasn't anything too crazy. It wasn't the bars. I feel like Central C is it seemed like real basic. He was like swinging like Tarzan. Um,
Chop me in the jungle, swing tree tree tree
yeah,
like yeah,
he was like, "Now I'm living on farmland,"
yeah,
or like, and like swerve swerve, like through the city. Like it's like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's like it's no bars for real. I'm really getting from Central C. Only thing I'm getting is just his accent, and it sounds good on the beat. So yeah, I mean it's cool. I mean it sounded good. It's like Playboy Cardi. Like the shit sound good, but the bars, I mean, they just playing along with the accent.
I think he said a lot more than Playboy Cardi has said and can say. I will say that, but it wasn't no
Zay.
like it
I
wasn't
don't
no
know about
god
that.
level. it wasn't no god level bars though. I will say
No,
that, but I think that it sounded good. I think that they just have an interesting perspective. That's why I like UK drills because they say different things that Americans would say.
for sure.
You know what I mean? It's just an interesting way to flip rap because
Yeah.
rappers done said so many things already. They said everything already. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing, but just different how they say it.
hmm exactly. So
So
I thought it was pretty dope. But yeah, that was Drake Essential C. You know, the freestyle, the on the radar freestyle. So thank you for checking this out. Before we go though, let me highlight this though. So I got on the Friends Podcast T-shirt. Let me put the
Mm-hmm.
camera. Got the T-shirt on right now.
Look at
So
that quality embroidery.
very quality, very nice feeling shirt. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm a dirty ass person. Been wearing this shirt for like 3 days straight. It's okay though because it's so cozy and comfortable. So go check this joint out. We're gonna put the link in the description so you can check out the shirts we got, the rugs, stickers, and things like that. But other than that, thank you for
yes,
watching this
sir.
reaction, and we out of here.